King's World, part-time, totally.
Wow.
What's happening, man?
All right, so
King's World. It had to be said.
Party time.
what's about to be
Excellent.
played? What is about to be played is Maddie Fresh. The funeral's tomorrow. We want to do something, in loving memory of Maddie Fresh.
R.I.P.
spoken word.
Maddie.
Yeah.
One of the
I was sitting in prison for a minute. Well, like 1.6 million minutes to be more specific, but who's listening? Shh. No talking to count time. No cutting in a child line, no rest when it's downtime. Yeah, right. I got a bunkie that's been talking all night like, hey, bro, you remember that fight? Yeah, I used to sell ice, but I'ma change my life and live right. I look to my left and look back to my right. He was shooting some dice, so we shoot for a soup. I win, he lose. He said double or nothing. I couldn't refuse. Fuck it. I got nothing better to do. Damn it, I lost, man, one more time. Damn it, I lost again, one more time. One more time, turned to 9, and my whole fucking box of commissary is dry. See, I'm addicted. I gotta form new habits. But who am I kidding in a dorm full of addicts? You know what? I'm gonna go and read a book. Try to transform my mind instead of thinking like a crook. Hey, yo, Bunky.
Yeah,
You got a book to read?
yeah. I got How to Be a Gangster 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, shit. See, I really wanna quit. Dive head first in the life of the sin. But something in my mind tells me to resist. God, it has to be. God, why can't I sleep? God, are you the key to set me free and put my mind at ease? I need help. Then old school walks by like, what's up, youngin'? I shrugged real slow, then replied nothing. He said, well, I heard you say you need help with something, but a look in your eyes, it don't sound like nothing. Matt, you better tell me what's up. I said, basically, man, I want to give up. I miss my family, the food sucks. There ain't no AC and it's hot as fuck. And even when I'm out, I'ma still be stuck, cause I ain't got a house and I don't own a buck. Had to rest for a sec and catch my breath. But I didn't expect what old school said next. Nothing. You see, we sat in silence, completely quiet. He didn't speak a word, but I believe I heard him agree with me when our eyes met. Finally, he said, young man, life is rough and I understand. You see, times are tough living in the can, and sometimes you find that you don't give a damn. And time flies. Quick, man. My advice is that while you can, you better put your life within Christ's hands. Cause this right here is his flight plan. You don't never know when that flight lands.
Wow.
You want to speak on that, Chris? Because
Wow,
he
man.
recorded it with you, didn't he?
I want everybody to know that I heard it one time live, and I knew I had to get him to my house. I knew I had to get him to my studio for the first time. And when I did, he spit it live. And then guess what? When he got on the mic, he did like everybody else.
Froze up.
Not froze, but he didn't do it like he did.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
For us, you know?
Yeah.
I needed what you just
Well,
heard.
not froze up necessarily.
You know, I needed what you just heard. I needed everyone to hear that. 4 times I made him do it all the way through.
I hit him with the do it again.
And I said, nope, that wasn't it.
You could do it better.
Do it again. Do it again. Every single time. And he did it the last time. I knew it was it when he said, put your life in Christ. It's like you heard the crack in his voice, and it was like, oh, that was real. And it's like when you have, acapella is really tough, man. Honestly, to do an acapella,
Yeah, you gotta have like a self metronome.
It has to be tough. He knew how he did it, but when he go onto a mic, and I'm like,
Is that an orange?
and I'm like, record, right? I'm like, go. And he's like, okay. And then he goes, there's no beat, so you're on your own metronome, but you still have to be on.
But you're on beat.
On beat.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah, exactly. Because guess what? The whole time I was like, Matt, you're off beat, and he's like, off beat.
Well, it's like a microphone
There is no
choke
beat,
for him.
Yeah.
When he spits
You
it
know,
regularly,
Yeah.
it's a feeling. And when you put him behind a booth in front of a
Exactly.
microphone,
It's
he clams
he
up and
clammed
he's
up.
like,
That happens
oh,
to like
no.
95% of people.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
it happens to everybody.
You have to learn how to
Absolutely.
perform. In front
And
of
that's
the
why
mic. It's different.
95% of rappers get a little tipsy or a little bit under the influence, because that little bit of under the influence gives you that
little bit of feeling.
It kind of gives you that
Don't give
you
a fuck.
you stop thinking while you're rapping, you know. When you're rapping,
It's facts.
Well,
Just
most
do
of
it.
the
You
time,
start thinking.
up
You
to
just
the microphone,
do
you
it.
guys are off of a piece of paper.
Yeah.
And regularly, when you're just going free flow, freestyle, you know, hanging out with your friends
Right.
and whatnot,
That's the
that's your
best.
realest
That's
shit.
the
I mean, look at the
Really
prime
shit.
time hours for the studio. It's nighttime
Exactly.
because people want to be kind of,
As
not
I-
sober.
Yeah, you
Hey,
get in the
my
studio
music-
with a paper in front of you and you clam.
Facts.
And nobody wants to hear anybody clam.
Shit,
we
I don't
just
wanna be
wanna
sober
hear
for
your
this.
real shit.
I'm not. So
Like, we just want to hear you flow. We just want to hear you talk. We wanna
95%
hear
of
you live.
anything that I've ever recorded and have ever and still do, it's niggas be like, hey, when's your, can we get in to record with you? And I'm like, yeah, it'll be about 12 o'clock at night.
Until you have a baby. That'll
I
change real
work-
quick with a baby.
Well,
The Midnight Rider.
it could, but I don't think it
I
will.
mean, at Asmith, remember that? And people were like, what time we starting? I'm like, midnight. Midnight to
Started
6,
midnight.
bro.
I
You
see
say
it all
mi-
the
you say it
time.
will.
Now
change.
I have to get out of here by
But
midnight.
you do because you own the motherfucker.
I'm talking about when I was at Asmith before
Even
Jay's.
still, I'm just saying. Let's say I have a baby. Next thing you know, guess what? You know what my hours are still gonna be?
You think that?
No.
He thinks that. doesn't
No.
That's adorable.
It is.
He thinks that.
No, it is. That's why you have a
Don't
mother.
worry, man. I'm here with you. I can't relate.
I am a mother.
No, I'll be there. I'm gonna be there. No. I'm gonna be there. But hey, honey, my work hours.
Honey, but
Or
I'm a
at
female
night.
and I am a mother and I'm here right now. So who do you think has the baby?
Wow.
Well, your baby's not a baby.
Well, no, he is
Not anymore. But let's just say I did, and you know. But either way, I think that what happened with Mad, I think it's the saddest thing I ever seen in my life. It was one of my best friends. He lived with me. He lived with Jay, Coach Kane. We all lived together in college, and we threw probably the dopest parties on the South Side for at least what do you think,
Bro, I would still get
at least
random
a year.
people
At
that I
least a
don't
year.
know
At
will
least
come
a
up to
year.
me and be like, yo, your party was fat.
What
And
was
I'm
it?
just like,
Hey,
what?
Yeah,
Who
me
are
too.
you?
At least a
Who
year and a
are you,
half.
bro?
Well, how long did we even have the house? I don't know.
Not even a whole year.
I think it was a year. I think it was about a year. It was
It was
close.
like 9 months.
It's like not.
Did
And
you
then-
come?
Yeah.
she
Perfect
came.
example. No offense.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
It's
She
okay.
definitely came. She definitely came to the parties.
Life was a blur, bro.
Everyone came to the
Life
party.
was a blur.
Life was
I
a
love
blur.
it.
Life was a blur.
Yes.
Everyone came to those parties. I remember that one party where I ended up leaving that night because I had a wrestling tournament, and I was like, and I took pictures, and I was like, you see my face, and I was all sunk in, and I was like cutting weight, and I was like, I gotta go, and I told my dad, I was like, Dad, you have to pick me up because I can't stay here because they're throwing a fucking kegger at my house. I have to leave because I have a fucking wrestling college tournament. And when I left and woke up in the morning, everyone was like, Chris, you missed the biggest fight in all history. Your brother was fucking knocking
you missed that?
motherfuckers out. Yeah, I wasn't there.
Oh, man.
Everyone was knocking everyone out. All I know is not one of my people. I don't think one of my people even had a scratch.
No,
But
we didn't.
Motherfuckers was really hurt. They got fucked up.
Yeah, it was bad.
It was bad. Man,
bad.
it happens.
This is bugging me. I gotta adjust this.
Well, you should have probably done that.
Stop
gives a
fucking
fuck?
setting the mic like that, man. You're
Who
better
cares?
than that. You're better
Hey,
than that.
but
all
you know,
upside
but yo,
down.
Jay,
I don't
you
know.
remember?
I was trying
Jay.
to fuck with it, trying to be
Mine doesn't
special.
look
Oh,
like
there you
Not
go,
special at all.
Jay. You sound a lot better now.
Right here.
You do sound a lot better.
Lot better.
I'm gonna make mine that
I
way.
want that door to shut.
Sound more
I got
like
you.
Nah, because the camera, bro. No.
Oh,
I bet I can do
We'll
it.
adjust. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put tracks on the ceiling, right? Like a half you.
Well,
I'm
not
getting rid of this
the
light.
hey,
coaster,
by the
so I'm
way,
not
But
gonna
then the
say it.
cameras
by
will
the
come
way-
from the ceiling.
By the way, this is the first podcast, so you know things.
It is.
Things aren't gonna be perfect.
It'll
You know.
evolve.
Oh, you messed the camera up.
Actually,
No, she
Don't.
didn't.
What are you doing, Nicole?
Hey, no, you know what? You know what? You let her
You
do it.
actually
Let her do it.
need
She's
to
not.
see
Killing me
She's
right
not.
now.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, trust me. Hey, it's a
What are
woman's
you,
touch.
Are you
bro.
going somewhere? What are you doing?
It's a woman's touch,
nervous.
bro.
Look, I can
It's a woman's touch, man. Just
I don't
let her
want to
do
see
it.
everybody. Look, I got 2 cameras.
Yeah.
Once, bring it back. I wanted to
He
be.
worked really hard to put that in
Yeah,
the right
keep
spot.
your ass in.
God,
Get
people-
your ass in this shit. Hey, this is her first time.
Oh, what?
Oh, what is that, Shakira?
Do me a favor, Jordan, and go double check that over there.
Hey, was that Shakira?
Hey, it's the first podcast. This is the things
No,
you
it's
go
all
through.
good, man.
I
It's
want
all right,
everybody
Nicole,
to notice
thank
my
you.
dramatic
trying
side.
She was
to
making
help.
sure everybody was on camera.
I was
It's okay.
trying to help.
No,
Okay?
I
Jordan, go double check
I
that.
said it. I said
I just want everyone to notice.
I said I wanted the fucking door shut.
He did.
Do you
and I
now?
was just
Are you
trying to
hot?
help.
No, it's not
You
being
still
hot.
wanted
I
the door
just
shut?
like
It's
just
good,
kind
isn't
of
it?
throwing me off.
Oh, bullshit. It was fine.
I'm putting those bloopers definitely on the podcast.
Hey, no, life was hard enough. But you know what? Hey, so we're starting this podcast.
Did
out.
you guys
Go
watch
ahead.
football today?
I did.
Oh my gracious!
I did.
Yeah.
I thought they were gonna get
Wow.
Tom Brady. Did you see that?
Wow,
Do you see
I
how
thought, Brady was this close to spanking that
bro,
ass.
bro. I was sitting at the bar.
All the motherfucker needs is 1-2 opportunities.
I was
bro.
sitting at the bar, and there was 4 minutes left,
Yeah.
and Tom Brady was down
2 touchdowns.
2 touchdowns.
So I think it was 2.
I think
Bro,
it
we
was 2
started the
touchdowns.
fourth
I think
quarter.
it was 2 touchdowns,
Chris.
and I said nope.
Chris,
And Jeff Mercer was like, he's gonna come back.
the fourth quarter started 27-3.
All three
And I didn't
of
even
you
see any of that.
And we left Texas
They
Roadhouse. It's
scored in
like
the
they can
third-
still get Tom Brady.
They scored. They
And
scored
the whole
in the-
quarter.
Yeah, we all saw that. Remember when you left? When you left the bar?
People don't realize like
Jeff-
before they start trying to write shit off in the third quarter.
Football
like,
is a different
bruh,
game.
A quarter
There's
is a long
so
fucking
much
time for
left.
one, and two, until somebody's like 3 or 4 touchdowns down, you're really not out of the
you're
game.
never out of the game. And Tom
you know.
Brady, for one, is never out of the game.
No, man. I mean,
he's the
done-
greatest
he's
quarterback
done
of all
it-
time.
he's done it a lot of times.
I am very disappointed. Everyone wants to say because we're all from
Indianapolis.
we're all from Indianapolis.
And I hate to say it, but
and
he's
you
the
want
GOAT.
and you
A lot of people say that,
and
though.
most people hate.
Look at Nicole's face.
and
She's
mo-
like, no, he's not.
Most people hate, Tom Brady,
Pat,
but
go.
me, you know what I like? I've never been one of those guys who's like, when you just
Fuck
sports,
him, Peyton. Yeah,
I
I can't
go
stand that
I
shit.
go from the Bronx Tale, the Bronx Tale quote.
Nobody
here we
cares.
go.
The Bronx Tale quote. He said,
Sonny.
He said, is Mickey Mantle paying your bills?
Mm-hmm.
Is Mickey Mantle paying your bills? So why are you so upset that Mickey Mantle fucked up?
That's
why
the
are you
best-
so
that's the best
upset?
part of the movie
best
to me.
quote of everything.
It's
That's
really
the-
good advice.
That's the most craziest
It
thing.
kind of changed my life on
Mine
sports.
is-
Me
mine
too.
is when he's
Me
like-
too.
I stopped
They're
caring so
riding-
much about these
It
pros.
fucked me up. Now I get it.
I
most
like when
people,
they're riding around.
most
He's like,
people
nobody
now
really cares.
Hey, most people now.
You know?
Hey, most people now. 2022. Everyone cares because they got money on it.
Yeah, this isn't.
They got
that
money
anymore,
on
I
it.
guess.
That's a different story. If you don't have money on it and you're fucking upset that someone lost,
Yeah, you're a weirdo.
you're a fucking loser.
check it out.
Period. I don't give a fuck if I see you and I know you. Period. I'm gonna call you a loser because you are. Like what? You're mad? Like that just ruined your day?
Speaking of football, just to stay on the subject. So before we came in here, literally the Colts real page just posted Aaron Rodgers, you ready? And everybody's saying it's not going to happen.
Hey, guess
but
what?
this is the official Colts page.
Aaron
saying
Hey, guess
that.
what? I
If that
served.
happens,
Hey,
we'll
guess
win.
what?
Aaron
I
Rodgers
served
even
Aaron
said
Rodgers.
himself
I served
that
Aaron
he
Rodgers.
doesn't want to watch.
Hey,
the
my
Packers
nighttime
evolve.
job is a server, and I served Aaron Rodgers and Danica Patrick.
Oh, no.
And,
Pause.
Pause. Well, I would.
What does that mean? I'm confused.
What are you confused about? I
You
mean,
served him.
I served them at the fucking restaurant.
That's
Fucking
dope.
steaks and seafood. You understand?
You understand?
I gave them
Fillets and
steak and
shit.
seafoods. $100 a fucking plate.
Fillets and lobster over here.
$100 a plate. And then
Did he want
and-
medium or did he want medium rare?
Yeah,
I need to
what'd he
know.
get? What'd he
I
get?
need to
He
know.
got a fucking rack of lamb. Like a fuck. He looks like a rack of lamb.
It's like a lamb.
Yeah.
Lambo.
Who gets a rack of lamb anyway?
Lambo
Hey, I
lamb.
love lamb.
Yeah, it's not that good.
Lamb's
Lamb's
pretty
not
good.
that
Lamb
good.
is
I liked it.
fantastic. If
I've had
it's
it
cooked
once, if that
correctly.
tells you anything.
It's not that
I
good.
had it and
It's
it was
cooked
pretty good. It was
correctly.
I'm spending
juicy.
50
I
bucks.
think everyone who eats lamb, I think they are so full of themselves.
Okay,
I'm
well,
gonna
like deer
I eat
kinda.
lamb,
1000%.
so screw you.
I'm gonna keep it 1,000% because beef is way better. And I mean, just be honest.
I think it
tastes
depends.
better.
I think it depends on what
Lamb
kind of.
is, you taste it and you're like, oh, that was good. But then the aftertaste is like, what the fuck was
No,
that?
what
to
kind of
you.
lamb are you eating?
Yeah,
No,
different
I
folks,
eat
different
great
strokes,
lamb.
bro.
I'm Scolts on your
Everyone,
ass, bro.
lamb is gamey. Everyone knows that.
You're
The whole
gamey.
internet is gonna be on your ass about this lamb shit.
Oh,
Wow.
you're about to be.
Everyone
fucking
knows
lamb.
that.
Jordan
Everyone
looks so
knows that lamb
mad
is
right
gamey.
now.
I'm just waiting to have my moment to speak here.
Hey,
'cause-
is lamb? hey, Jordan.
What's up?
Is
Chris is
lamb
still in the
is lamb
show.
gamey?
Cooled it.
Gamey.
I
And
wouldn't
you know
call
what?
it gamey at all because to me it was softer than steak. So
well,
it's
we're
not
not
That
talking
doesn't
about-
what gamey
If
means.
it's not
that's
just
not what
means-
right.
What I'm saying.
I'm not saying
Taste-wise.
softer.
Well,
yes,
what do you
it's
mean?
it's a good
That's
texture.
tender.
But
Texture,
I'm
that's
talking
texture.
about the flavor.
It's only gamey if
It
it's
wasn't
not
gamey
cooked
to me.
right.
It wasn't gamey to me. It was They like dry rubbed it and it was done really well. So maybe whoever made you fucking lamb, they did a shit job.
I mean, I worked. I
Very
mean,
possible, Chris.
No. This is like I said, millions and millions of dollar steakhouse where you eat some lamb. It's a good lamb. I just had lamb the
If
other
it's
day.
$1 million
It's still good lamb.
steakhouse,
It's still-
I think it
is
would be
good
great
lamb.
steak
Lamb
and
tastes
not
like
great lamb.
lamb tastes like lamb. Hey, have you ever had deer?
I have had
Hell
deer.
yeah.
And what does deer taste
I
like?
want to get a T-shirt that says
like
Chris
deer.
Conte quote: "Lamb tastes like lamb."
Hey, what is? Hey, what is?
Deer tastes like deer.
What does deer taste like?
You need the fucking
Deer
Will
tastes
Ferrell-
like
This
deer,
You need the
right?
Will
tastes
Ferrell
like
picture
this
where he's
dick.
like looking this way and looking this way. Yeah.
Speaking of deer, Jay, do you
I thought you were
remember?
gonna say, speaking of dick.
I didn't say.
geez.
Speaking of deer,
you
go ahead.
Said dick. Speaking of deer, do you remember
meat.
when you had all this fucking deer meat in our fucking crib with Matt McGinley?
Yeah,
And
the
we
story
had
gets brought up quite a bit for some reason.
and we had so much. I have no idea why. We all lived together, but Jay had fucking like
Are you a
pounds.
hunter?
He had pounds and pounds of deer meat
But I know
in
people.
our fucking freezer.
I know a guy that knows a guy. that knows
We
a
never
deer.
knew. Honestly, we never knew. We were like, what the fuck?
Because we
Jay-
never had nothing to fucking eat, and somebody's like, "You want this deer meat?" It's like, "Fuck yeah, we're starving. We're
Next thing you
20
know,
and
Jay's
broke."
over here like,
We're 20
hey,
and broke.
hey,
Sounded
Jay's over here like,
I'll eat
Jay's over
human
here like,
flesh
hey,
right now.
Hell yeah,
hey,
I'll take
he
your
was
deer
like
meat.
steak and eggs, nigga. This not steak, but hey, either way, he was cooking deer meat like you'll never believe. And this one night party, this guy, how did this happen, Jay? Because I have a little mixed story. Only
was
thing
sitting
I
on a
remember
chair.
is
I was sitting on a chair, like
Yeah.
super faded. We're like 21, and like
God.
there's a whole full blown
Party.
going on at the house.
Kegger.
And
Jay-
I'm like, this is the 5th night in a row
Jay's
we're
like-
partying.
A rager.
I'm cooking
So I'm like, cooking.
deer meat.
Yeah. So I'm sitting on this stool.
He's
at
sick of the
stove.
shit, bro. He was hungry.
So this is important
In
to the
the middle
story,
of the
though.
party.
This is important to the story. So it's like a U, right? If you can imagine like a U, and then you're like stuck, kind of like we are, and the stove is here. So there's like a counter.
He's like, I'm cooking deer
Yeah.
meat.
So I'm like cooking this deer meat, and then like this dude comes up out of nowhere behind me. He's like, "What's his name?"
Sam Andrews.
Sam Andrews. Shout out to Sam Andrews.
Mike.
Shut up.
No, for real though, you gotta be quiet though.
Fuck him.
All right,
Keep talking.
all right.
Anyways,
Jesus Christ.
God damn
Shout
it.
out to Michael Conte. He just showed up. But anyway, Sam Andrews was his name. So I'm cooking this deer meat, and I'm like trapped, right? So he like taps me on the shoulder, and he's like, "Hey man," he's literally cooking. He's like, "Let me get some of that deer meat." And I just turn around. I'm just like, "I don't know you, bro. No." And out of nowhere, I didn't have time to thank. He headbutted him. Wham! Next thing I know, I'm like kind of dazed. Michael Conte, who just shut up, dives over, because remember I'm trapped in, dives over this island, like Superman punches him.
Right in the face.
Saved me probably. He probably would have dog walked me if Michael didn't do that.
Hey, Michael's 17.
And then it started a whole party fight.
And dude who he hit was a fucking monster.
Yeah, at the time he was built.
Sam Andrews?
You know Sam.
Hell
You
yeah.
know
I
He's a
know
couple-
Sam.
he's a couple
Sam's
years older.
a
She knows Sam.
beast.
She
Yeah.
knows Sam. Sam is
Sam will hurt
He
you.
probably would have
Sam
dog
will
walked me.
hurt you.
Not gonna lie.
Man,
He's a big boy.
I dropped his ass. Right when I
He
dropped
did.
him, right when I dropped
Mikey.
him, he stood up like the Undertaker.
Mikey.
Yeah.
And fucking.
Mikey.
And then next thing you know, Devo jumps off the counter. Gets him, drops him. And he stands up again.
Yeah.
And DeMar drops him. Stands up again. I'm like, who the fuck?
Yeah, he's a monster. Anyways.
All right. Yeah.
All right. Story moves on.
All right. We're gonna pause and come back.
It's intermission time, folks. So hurry, hurry, hurry. Step right over to our refreshment center for the most extravagant array of refreshment goodies ever assembled under one roof. And now, on with the show.
But yeah, we're recording.
I know. Hey,
It just doesn't even matter.
hey,
'Cause I'm gonna chop all
and
this shit
you
up.
guys,
anyway.
yeah, chop it up.
Jordan
You
looks
guys-
so bothered. It bothers me.
I'm ready to fucking record. I came to work.
Jordan
man. You
who?
guys
Who are
came
you
to
talking about,
work.
Jordan?
Him.
That Jordan.
Yeah, his name's Jordan.
Well, when you said Jordan, I was thinking of Cuz.
Ready to record, y'all.
I was thinking of
Let's do it.
Cuz. Maybe it's just a name. Maybe you guys love to run around butt naked and shit.
Butt
I
naked?
don't
What
know.
the fuck?
Long
No,
story
every time I say
short.
Jordan, everybody thinks I'm talking about Jordan Mullins. But recently, just because he's been around more,
Oh,
been
yeah.
talking about this Jordan.
Well, yeah. I mean, I was at fucking the bar and he goes,
Shout out Jordan Mullins. You got your
love
shine
you.
on the podcast.
Yeah. Shout
He's
out
my
Jordan
brother.
Mullins. I love you to the max. I said, what's your name when I met him? He goes, Jordan. I said, oh, I'm Michael. He said, oh, that's my middle name. I said, so let me get this right. You're Michael Jordan?
The same thing just happened with me and him.
Really?
Yeah.
Your middle name's Michael?
No, man, we're not doing this on the microphone.
What's your middle name?
Nah, bro. My middle name is Jordan.
What's your first
I
name?
go by my middle name. That's to be disclosed.
His first name's the same as my middle name. So the same thing happened
Douglas?
with me and him.
What the fuck, you fucking
I forgot he knew
cocksuckers.
my goddamn
You guys
middle
are
name.
assholes.
I really did.
I
had
don't
a
know why,
theory.
Douglas Jordan,
I had a
everybody.
theory.
Here's what it really is.
Can we
is
get a
that
round of applause?
So everybody thinks it's funny to like call me my first name because my dad goes by his middle name. Which
Why are
is
you
Douglas.
offended by your
I got a
name?
question.
It's
Why
not an
is
offense. It's just like
everybody's
everybody's
name?
fucking petty. They're like, oh, Douglas, and you're like, would you shut the fuck
just
up? My name's
wanna
Jordan.
know
My
why-
mom
When I was
Every-
younger, it used to bug me, but now that I'm older,
Every
I'm like,
single
I don't care.
person named Douglas doesn't go by it. Douglas and William.
Because it's like an old timey name.
It's
Like
a '60s name or some shit. bro.
60s. It's like 1800s.
but like even older than that. But still,
I mean, shit. If my name's
I wouldn't have-
Douglas,
I have no
nigga,
problem
I'm
being
going
like-
by Doug or Nasty
Okay,
D.
I'ma be
or
honest with
Big
you,
D
like-
Cap.
or Doug.
you're not going by Doug.
you're
Man, I'm going by Doug.
You're
there's
my
nothing
Doug.
wrong with Doug,
and,
bro.
and the
but,
cartoon Doug is my favorite.
How's it
was
go?
pretty
How's it
fun.
go in the
Was
movie?
it?
But
You're
let
my
me,
Doug.
Okay,
That's
but
my
like
Doug.
if the doctor
Teach me how to Dougie,
if like
Doug.
the see there's the issue. Dougie is an issue, bro. It's an issue.
Teach me how to Dougie.
like,
Hey,
all
right, let's do this.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah, we're doing it right now.
Michael's
dog.
good, actually. Are we? Is she coming or
Man,
not?
everybody's gonna talk shit. Let them talk shit. Let me get up out of here.
I think I might make good content. What, you scared?
Yeah, of course he's scared.
Sit down.
Why would Mike Conte?
podcast needs one female.
It's cool on your.
Hey, it doesn't matter what we need because we don't need nothing
Tell him
in
he's
real
wrong.
life.
I'm neutral.
Hey, we don't need nothing
Face
in
riding
real
ass
life.
motherfucker.
In real life, you're supposed to
On the
finesse
track.
it. You're supposed to wing it. And you're supposed to call them out when it happens and kick them off when it happens.
Get on the mic, bro. We're already.
Yeah, get on the
recording.
mic. Stop throwing shade at little bro. Just let it ride. I'll get out your hair. That's a lot of hair to get out of.
Look at these two
but
who
I'll
brought
get
their
out
hair
of it.
down. What is going on right now?
I did it, and he was like, "I'm gonna do it too." And
Oh,
I
you guys
said,
agreed
"Fuck
upon
let's
it.
do
Okay, I was
Yeah.
so confused. Like, did they talk about doing
he
this?
did it.
Yours just
Can I
looks like
get
a
my
really
headphones?
wild beard. Cause you have your hoodie
swear.
on.
His shit
You're like
look,
the Italian
That's why
Santa
he was like-
Claus.
his
That's why he
shit
was
his
like-
shit look like
Hey,
motherfucking.
he was like, "No way, your hair's longer than mine."
Look,
and I was
I
like,
think so.
"Nigga, my hair is
his hair
definitely
it
longer."
hangs longer than yours.
Of course, because I am
well,
half
he's
black.
not
guy.
black, so his shit,
My
whatever
shit
you
goes-
see, is.
goes down to. I'm at my belly button right
I can pull it.
No,
down
it's
before I-
impressive.
In the comments
and
on the
I love it.
podcast, whose hair is longer?
now. Well,
I'm not worried about that.
Hey,
Yeah, you gotta
forget
do,
about it.
You gotta pull on it and get it wet. All kinds of shit. It don't count.
I mean, hey, man.
what
that's
you mean it
No,
don't
it counts. It counts. It's still
It
linked.
definitely counts.
Does it?
It's
All
linked.
right,
It counts.
okay.
It definitely counts.
How are
when
you
I'm in the shower
gonna
and I go
tell
like this,
Razor Ramon
I don't.
that it don't count?
I don't have very much length, but in the shower I can go like this.
That's what she said.
Pull it.
You said in the
Pause.
shower,
Damn,
I can wipe
pause.
my ass with it.
I'm saying.
Oh,
that was
How
Visual
you
of
do?
that was just gross.
Do.
Hey Jay, what's the concept?
Okay, so
There is no
there's no
concept.
concept, but I have a
guys, he wants
topic.
to talk about his fucking favorite goddamn telescope of all time.
Oh my
That
god!
he's been reading
Speaking of
about.
that, what you
And-
just
and
tagged
He
me in?
keeps calling it a
What I
time
tag
machine.
you in?
And
I'm trying to. Have you guys know anything about the James Webb Telescope?
Yes.
What's going on
What you
right now?
just tagged me in?
No,
We're gonna skip it.
Talk
then.
about it. No.
no
Next
one
podcast.
knows
Hey,
and no
hey,
one
This
cares.
is the
Learn
idiot
something
cast.
real quick.
give me a week to read
you
about
just-
it.
Hey, what
No
you
one
just
knows.
tagged me
No
in?
one cares.
No one cares.
It's
It
sad
takes
story.
pictures of
Sad
even farther
story.
deader
Maybe
stars.
they will, or they get
No,
left
play,
behind.
man.
See, you
That's
wouldn't even have
kinda
known
cool.
that unless I try to fucking fill
But
you
I
in.
understand
Don't try
the
to sound
logic
smart and
behind
out,
it.
Jordan.
I understand the logic behind it. It's just it doesn't thrill me, you know.
Yeah, me neither.
But
It gets my dick hard thinking about I can see
Jesus,
a billion years
Mary
ago.
and Joseph.
It's a time machine, literally. Human beings just invented
it's
a
not
time
a
machine.
fucking time machine.
Yes, it is. I can see a billion years
It's
ago.
a time visualizer, bro. Like you can look
see
a little
what?
farther
I
into
called-
what's
Oh,
coming
got
at
your
you.
I
attention
called
now,
my
don't you?
brother
You say I
John.
can see a billion
I
years?
called my brother John
Yeah.
on his birthday.
You ever heard of the Hubble
Here
telescope?
On midnight, I called
that
my
on
brother John and
steroids.
I said, "Happy birthday from the future."
Hey, who's listening? 1,000 nerds?
I don't give a fuck. who.
Nerds are nice people.
No, nerds are cool too.
What kind of shit is that?
Only
Is that,
cool
hold on,
kids
are you
allowed.
calling people fucking nerds and you're hitting a vape, bro?
I'm only hitting
That
a
shit
vape.
smells horrible.
Another one.
I'm only hitting a vape because
Chris,
I can't
you're one
smoke
step
anymore.
away from a full-grown gnome.
Damn, is this a roast session? Do
It
we
can
need to
be.
get? Do we need to roasty?
I hope not.
Do we
I
need to
don't wanna be the
roasty,
topic.
posty?
I don't want to be the topic.
No. I don't want to be the topic.
I know I will
Look
be.
at this guy. Hey, this guy said, I
We
don't
trapped him in
want
a
to
corner.
Oh,
You're done,
boy.
son.
He's got his
you're
ukulele
in the
over
bed.
there.
Hey, you're done.
Dunstan.
You're. Oh, nice.
That's
Nice
the
chord.
ukulele.
Nice chord.
Super out of tune.
Hey, Jordan.
it's
I want to hear
Yeah, it
what
is.
you have on your mind right now.
It's all right.
I just want to hear what you have on your mind because, first of all, I like your hustle. I like the way you move, and I like the way.
I like
that you actually did something that other people would say.
I'm
gonna play- I'm gonna play ominous love music right
Ain't
now.
that a cow?
that?
I like
An
that you
Outkast?
did something that other people say don't do,
Which is
which is pursue music, right? Because you're not a rapper. You're not. I mean, of course you rap. Yeah, you. That's what got you
said,
into it. Of course you rap, but you know,
I'm,
we don't.
I'm
you know,
listening to you.
But
He's
what
being a
you're
dick.
doing is.
No, I like where this is
But
going.
what you did,
Jordan,
what
we want to
you
know
did,
your life story.
what you did,
It's your time to shine.
what
baby.
you did
Yeah.
is you was like, hey man, you almost did, kind of like what Jay did, because Jay
No,
was
he
the same
did do
way.
that.
Jay was the same way. Jay, he loved it. And you know,
Can nobody do
when
what
we
I
grew
do.
up, me and Jay, Coach Kane, me and Jay, we grew up, and yeah, Jay would sit there and he would
Can't
rap
nobody
with the
do
rest of us, with the best of us, and yeah, he kept up, and Jay's not bad, but Jay realized what he
they
was good
all
at.
were
Jay realized what he was good at, and
One
he
person at a time.
went through it. That's what he went to. That's why I was saying for you, you know, a lot of people don't really do that, and that's why I was commending you. Because I really don't know much about you.
Thanks,
I know your
appreciate
family from wrestling. You know, they weren't ever good enough to
Stop.
wrestle. They weren't ever good enough to wrestle me. Just saying.
Actually, I don't think you guys were in the same weight
Boom.
class,
Hold
so-
on. Insert 10-second clip on the video. We're going to play Ramage's one of his music videos. Boom. Now we're back.
Oh,
Back.
got to.
Boom. He is an artist, not just an engineer.
yeah.
no,
He
no,
really
I
is.
get that. I
No,
get-
it threw me off because I was
But-
like, let me
but
see your
now,
music.
hold
I
on,
know you
wait,
got
wait,
it.
hold on.
He
I
was
have to
tucking
def-
it. It's
I've gotta
dope.
He's got to
defend-
defend
His
I
music's
gotta
dope.
himself.
defend some honor here, bro. I can't let that shit slide.
Hey, fans.
So
hold
first
on.
of all,
he's got to defend
First
himself.
of all, my brother and cousins, none of them were scrubs at wrestling. So I don't
Ever.
think,
No,
I
they
think
were great.
You were
They
actually
were great.
Like, you were like 20, 30 pounds heavier than
I
even
don't
my
think so.
heaviest cousin, bro.
No
So
way.
no,
There's no
one
way
of
because
them
I
was-
was
one
I
of
was
them
the
was
lowest
yours.
weight.
You were the
I was the
lowest
lowest.
weight,
I was
which
in
was-
125.
130.
You
Your
were
130,
senior
Chris.
year.
Don't
125,
cap.
130. I did both. 125, 130.
Your senior year, you were what, 35?
No, I was
'Cause
130.
What year?
Yeah, he was
Aren't
130.
you a year older than me?
I am a year
I'm
older
the
than you.
oldest. They're all
No.
younger than me. So
No, you're what?
But they were still
2008.
They were still in high school when I was a senior. Ramage was.
a couple of
Yeah, there was Ramages because that's the only reason why.
Yeah, I
I
don't
even,
the
believe
only
that
one
you
I
guys ever
remember
wrestled
was
that.
Zach.
no, of course we never.
Zach,
wrestled. There was a good one though. They
Zach's
were good.
Like 4 years. Yeah, but you just like they're not good enough. To,
I was being a dickhead,
yeah,
guys.
I see. Fuckhead. It's cool. Don't worry about it.
I mean, hey,
How old was Zach?
I was being a dick.
you said what?
How old was Zach?
Zach's
I was being a dick, and I was being.
Zach's 3 years younger than me.
So my age.
I was being
2 or
true.
3.
Yeah. He was
I
an
was talking
animal.
shit. I was talking shit.
I know it's all good,
but it's
bro.
all good.
No, he
But
was
in
an
real
animal.
life.
Huh?
He was an animal.
is
He
an
was uncontrollable.
What's his name?
He's still
Zach,
uncontrollable.
Zach
yeah.
Ramage. He reminded
It's
me
my
of
baby
me.
cousin, man. I love
He
you.
reminded me of me. You just couldn't control him.
Yeah, you guys are much alike.
Everybody looked at him like
Definitely
me.
uncontrollable.
They
My
looked at
little
him
brother,
like me.
guys.
They said, "Oh, you can't control them. They're out of control."
Wow. Well, that's nice to know, I guess.
You
No, it's
cannot.
I
great.
try to be civil, okay? I try to be civil with people.
I mean, that is civil because he was
So,
great.
to
Anyway,
say
he
what's
was
on my
great.
mind, like
Yeah.
as far as like engineering, I've been actually mixing and like trying to engineer people for some years now with like the people I work with immediately, and had some life changes come along, and I have been knowing
Talking to the
Jay-
mic for me.
Right, my bad, a little closer. I've been knowing Jay for a couple years, like through getting our hair cut through the same guy, through Devin. Shout out to Devin.
Shout out Master
Yeah.
Fade.
Yeah,
Master
And,
Fade.
They like that shout out in the first episode.
Master faded.
absolutely. So
God damn. I
Anyways,
I
we
forgot
hollered,
this was
kind of
real.
talked about this and that, and I was like, "Hey man, I'd like to come by and see, the studio and what you got going on and shit." And then we talked about basically him teaching me and putting me through Coach Kane's Academy and shit. And so we did that, and I was like, "This is what I really need." I felt like I really needed to do to step up to the next level of actually mixing engineering
that
and
sauce.
just like really, that, and just kind of making it something that I could make a livelihood out of, or at least like monetizing it and making it some type of like tangible hustle. You feel me? So that's where I really was.
Respect.
Mad respect.
I mean,
Mad respect. And I want you to know, no disrespect when I said that you were not an artist.
Oh,
okay?
that's good, man. I
Because
don't take it that way.
I'll hate a motherfucker.
But I
no,
don't push-
hate when
I don't push
motherfuckers
my
say
shit a
I'm
lot
not
like that, so
I know,
it's okay.
but I hate when motherfuckers say, "Chris, you're not an artist too." I hate that, So, I just. For me, I just didn't know.
I appreciate
and
that.
maybe,
That's nice
and,
to say.
maybe, no
I'm not an artist
disrespect.
either, and Captain Hook EP drops very
Yeah,
soon.
and, but at the
Plug
end of the
that in
day,
there.
I want to say this. At the end of the day, guess what? All three of us
Player.
are artists. We are artists.
if you do anything right,
You're an artist if you have a craft, right? And,
Sure.
And if you work at that craft.
even carpenters are artists,
Carpenters
shit like
are
that,
an
you know what I
artist.
mean?
I'm a
Painters
goddamn
are
artist.
artists. Any person who does a craft, they're an artist. As an engineer, you're an artist. But the world says
engineer, as an artist,
says
but you
artist,
make
right?
art.
The world says artist.
They think celebrity.
They,
type
well,
shit,
or
yeah.
they think
A lot of people do.
They think I have my
think
own
that's
music. I'm this and I'm that. So I didn't know, and I didn't know. But either way,
No, you're good.
all I was saying is I commend
Chris,
you.
Chris,
Yeah.
what is an NFT?
An NFT is, man, I'm gonna tell you. I don't know much about
Hey man,
NFTs.
no farting in the fucking
one
microphone,
does.
bro.
Hey, I don't know much about
I've been
NFTs.
doing it all
I do
night.
not know much about NFTs, but
That's
I can
the
tell you
cards, right?
how I view an NFT.
Yeah, go ahead.
I view an NFT from what I've gathered. An NFT is kind of like Bitcoin. It's kind of like something you can't see, something you can't grab, something you can't, it's not in
not
your hand.
fungible.
Intangible.
It's not whatever the word you want to put on it.
That's literally
so
what
something
they
you
call it.
can't do, but it's worth.
It has value.
It has value.
It's a digital
it's-
value.
Why
it's-
though?
It's worth value because of people, because
Why-
of the
you have to
popularity,
think, why
because
does
of
anything have value
every.
supply and
Because the
demand?
only
No,
reason
I want to put
Hold on.
the watchers on
I
some
know,
game.
but
I'm gonna
the
put-
only reason I
explain
feel
what it
like
is.
the only reason you asked me the only reason I feel like an NFT works is because of people. And
yeah.
if someone
That's why anything-
because but what I'm saying
Except for Mother
what I'm
Nature.
saying is if someone is selling an NFT, a picture of fucking absolutely nothing, it means nothing. It has no value in real life. But people
In the
are
metaverse.
Goddamn
in the
Pokemon
metaverse
Go.
in 2022 it makes sense because now everyone
So let me ask you a question.
everyone is all digital.
Let me ask you
So-
a question, Chris.
What's up?
Yeah.
Say if you bought like one of these Bored Ape things that are getting real popular, and like all the musicians are putting them on their profile pictures, like I bought this for $1 million.
Yeah.
So I got a question. Why can't I just screenshot it and then put it on my computer and say, well, now I got it. Now it's worth $1 million.
Well, you can't. I'm gonna say
my computer's worth $1 million because
I'm gonna say there has to be something out
verify
there
it, right?
to verify it.
So there's a reason why I asked you this. I wasn't trying to be a smart ass.
No,
I want to
no, that's
update
cool.
some people that are watching that don't understand what an NFT is.
Yep.
So NFT, there's a way to verify. So like it's kind of like a baseball card, right? So say like they make a Barry Bonds
rookie,
and there's only 1,000 of them. Mm-hmm. Why does that Barry Bonds worth more than the fucking McGuire? There was 25,000 made of because it's more rare, right? There's only 1,000. All right. So when an NFT drops, there's a way to verify. There's a digital trace on the picture
code
that you can double check that this is the real one.
and
So a
you know
lot of
how
people
many
don't know
are-
that. A lot of people don't know that. So that's
right.
what I want to tell them. That's what an NFT is.
But do you know how many
So
people
it's
are
like, say if
fucking
I
doubling it?
screenshot Offset's Bored Ape, is a way to verify that mine's just a screenshot and his is actually real.
Right.
So just
It
letting
has
people
more
know
data behind
NFTs
it.
do have value. Quit down talking them.
No,
So
no, I'm not saying they
what is-
don't have
so what
value.
No,
is
I
that?
just want but you were the perfect example of probably
I wasn't
someone
saying
that
they
didn't
don't
know.
have
That's why I
value.
wanted you to try to
So-
explain it.
so-
But
Coach, look,
I
what
know
is
they
that?
have value in 2022. I know they have value. I'm talking as someone who has
Yeah,
no
I know.
idea. And when
no.
I say they don't have value, meaning it's not real.
Yeah, you can't put it in your gas tank.
It's not real. It's
So, Coach,
it's
what
in
is
the
that,
fucking.
What is that value
like a
of
dollar
that?
bill.
What is that new thing
have to
that's
think,
going
though.
on?
You have
It
to
is like a
think,
dollar
though.
bill. I can't put a dollar bill in my gas tank.
You have to
You
think.
can't put
I
anything.
can't.
You have to
can't-
think
I
though,
mean, what is
cyberspace
that-
and
what is
like
that new
what's
thing?
what's
Coach.
digital and what's cyber is a new part of reality now. So you can't say
Exactly.
it's not real anymore because
Right,
it's a part
you're
of
right.
real
That's what I.
reality now.
And
yes,
at the
I
same
meant-
time, this
yes.
is going on. Matrix came out.
But when I said it's not real, I just meant like you know.
I get what you're saying.
You know what I meant?
That
like
makes sense.
it's real.
one-on-one
Obviously,
with
It's not this.
One on
You
one,
can't
man.
hold, you know what I mean?
I got a
I mean, you
question.
can. Hey, guess
Speaking of
what,
these-
Jay? You know what, Jay? You can hold a dollar bill. You can hold a dollar bill.
I can hold an NFT.
all at the
You
same
can
time.
get those things ordered where they're like an invisible.
But you know what
frame,
that
and
is?
I can hold my NFT.
But you know what that is? Hey, but do you know what that is? Not the original.
But I can burn a dollar. I can't burn an NFT. That's why they're worth more too.
But I'm saying-
no. Think about a card. So think about a
No,
trading
I hear
card.
you, but you
the
just
same
went- you
Barry
went off.
Bonds. The same Barry Bonds. I can bend the corners and fuck it up.
Right.
But when I get an NBA Top Shot of
And
LeBron
that's
James,
why,
it's worth $250,000.
And that's
I can't
why,
fuck it up. All I gotta
and
do is make
that's
sure I save
why
it.
We are in.
It never loses value. It only goes
You gotta
up.
make sure you save it in on
The
That's
digital
why
version-
This is 2022, fellas.
So
digital
I
version's
wa-
actually
I wanna-
Everything is different.
Hey guys,
No, I'm
on this
agreeing.
topic, I want to know, and it's kind of the same thing, but kind of like a different topic. What is that thing that's going on with like that digital world?
The metaverse.
The metaverse. Oh, Michael.
Everybody's
Hey,
buying
speaking of the
shit,
digital
right?
Basically
world,
online
They're
gaming
buying
with a fancy
shit.
Hey, Michael,
They're doing all
Michael.
these things, right?
Mike, can I tell you
They're
something about the
buying
digital
real
world?
life, all these things,
Mike.
and real life worlds and everything.
Mike, do
It's
you
just-
know
What is
that your older brother, our older brother, has in the digital world, the metaverse, Johnny, the Decentraland, owns.
Star City?
He owns a lot of stock of the
He owns a full-blown club, a full-blown.
In that,
He
in that-
owns
in that
land.
place.
He owns land
In this,
Yeah.
in this.
in Decentraland.
Yeah, he was ahead of the
So
curve.
what is
Ahead
that?
of the
Finally,
curve.
Johnny.
So what is that?
Johnny, finally,
Johnny's
you're
ahead of the curve. My brother
So what is
owns
this thing?
big
No, he
land.
sits on the
So
board.
what
meeting
is
I
it
mean,
called?
Decentraland.
Coach.
That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
He
Yeah,
owns
that's
a
pretty
lot
cool.
of land.
So what is it
Never
called?
heard of that.
It's called Decentraland.
Savano.
Servano.
So in this place, you
Savannah.
you can buy
Here's my problem
businesses
with,
and
here's
all
my problem
these
with the
things.
metaverse, right? Here's my problem with it. So like Snoop Dogg invented his own metaverse, right?
Yeah.
So like
I heard
always
him
gonna
and Kevin
so
Hart
it's just
talking
beginning,
about
so that's why shit's inflated.
It's always
about
gonna
10
happen.
years from now, I can just invent mine. Like it's
The metaverse is gonna change. It's gonna be.
So
it's not
can
gonna
you
be what we know
can
now.
you
It's gonna
make
go.
real dollars.
yeah,
No.
yeah. You
From
can,
that?
yeah. Just like Brennan Howard, for instance, he put his shop right
Hold
in the
on, white boy
metaverse,
Brennan
and you can
Howard?
walk up to the desk. No, black dude that does CBD. You can walk up to a desk in the metaverse, and you can order 5
But what does
grams
that
of
mean?
this,
So say,
and then you
so
get
tell
5
me what that
grams to
means.
your house.
So tell me what that means. You can walk up to the desk in the metaverse. Tell me what that means. Explain that.
So instead
Jay.
of going to the physical store,
So what do? How do you get there?
so
It's
you
the
go
fucking
online. It's a
Matrix.
website. It's an
Website.
online
You
website.
go in on the website.
And it's just like entering
It's
a game.
virtual. It's virtual.
Yeah,
It's all virtual.
It's really just a whole
And
bunch
you
of
know
cap,
what?
to
You
be
know what
honest.
Zuckerberg is doing?
It's not-
Zuckerberg
it's
is
really-
doing.
Zuckerberg.
Zuckle these
When I heard about this,
I'm Italian,
when
man.
I heard about
Zuckerberg.
this,
I
gotta
Snoop-
post this on
When I
Facebook.
heard about this,
Hey,
Snoop
Zuckerberg
was
is doing
talking
this.
about-
You put a fucking eyeglass on, And he is so ahead of everyone. So everyone's on this metaverse. He is saying, I see it and I like it. But you know what I think? I think that you guys are all, and when you're talking about it and where you're like, yeah, you were in the metaverse, but you're not actually there. Well, guess what? He's going to make it to where you're there.
Like Ready Player One.
You're there.
You're just always in the
Zuckerberg is going to go like this. You put your fucking glasses on and
let me
you're
say
there.
this. Let me say this. Here's the thing.
That's what he's doing.
Let me break down. Let me break down what's going on with the metaverse. Mark Zuckerberg spoke too early is what happened. It's not developed enough. It looks like Roblox and it looks like Minecraft is the issue. That's why people can't dig it. As soon as it looks like NBA 2K, it's over.
Yeah, but motherfuckers is making money from
like
it,
Johnny
right?
said. Like Johnny said.
They're
Travis
making money
Scott.
from it,
Travis
though?
Scott. Hey, Travis Scott, and what?
Yeah.
What did Travis Scott do? He went to Fortnite and did what?
Had a show.
Full blown show in the metaverse. Before it was even metaverse.
Chris is just talking out of his ass.
How am I?
It wasn't
how?
in the metaverse.
I mean,
that is the metaverse.
he inside.
Is that not the
then
metaverse?
go.
No,
That was
it
on
was
Fortnite.
in the Matrix.
No, nigga, that's the metaverse.
the
How is that not the
Fortverse.
metaverse?
Matrix.
Bro, tell me how that is not the metaverse.
He was
I
in
want
the
you to explain
multiverse.
that to me.
Because it only launched off of Fortnite.
Hey man, so
that means
You have to have Fortnite to get into
That
it.
means they're smart.
Look,
before you guys get
and the
into a
metaverse
debate,
ain't the
stop,
same.
pause,
That's
everybody.
all
Let my man talk.
It's all good.
Before you guys get into a debate, he's just making a point. He's not saying it's the literal metaverse.
Not the
okay?
literal. I'm saying
hold
they
on,
did
wait.
it.
I'm
Just
not
wanted
done
to
talking.
clarify
Wait.
that.
What
Thank
he's
you.
he's
Thank
just making
you.
a point that in cyberspace he put on a show
Cyberspace.
and got paid for it before it was ever called the metaverse. So he's saying he was in the metaverse before that. That's all
Because
he's
guess
doing.
what?
So
in
hold
the
on, wait.
metaverse, when
So-
people in the metaverse when people do shows, you know what it's gonna look like?
Metaverse wizard.
No. I mean,
left the hair down, bro.
I've talked for hours with my brother in the metaverse. You know how the shows are gonna look?
How?
Animated.
Like the fucking Travis Scott.
I was gonna bring up something
It ain't
totally
gonna look
random.
that.
That's all I'm
because,
saying. Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong.
It's
I
gonna
know
look
I'm
like
wrong.
Tupac next to
I
it.
know I'm not. It's like the fucking hologram.
So
Same
did you guys
shit.
hear about the
Online
scientist
gaming.
in Turkey? Did you guys hear about the
Called
scientists in
Metaverse.
Turkey
It's
that
the same
put the
shit.
fucking the VR goggles on the fucking cows to make them
Hey.
feel like they're in?
I took
What?
that red
Hold
pill
on,
too.
Hold on, I gotta hear about
Hey,
that.
I need
I
to hear
took
this.
that red
Yeah,
pill
Hold
I've
on,
been
too.
trying to say it for like 5
Let me hear it.
minutes.
But it
It's
just
cool though,
fucked me
guys.
up
It's all right.
instead.
All right, listen. Michael brought up the Matrix, right? There's a scientist, or my bad, a farmer in Turkey who has now put dairy cows in the fucking Matrix. So basically, he's taking VR goggles, put them over their eyes. They stand in their little fucking 3x6
Wig out.
thing, and they put them there. They think they're in the prairie, walking around all day, so that they produce more milk.
They're
That's
healthier.
fucked
They
up.
make 'em
They're
No,
healthier.
bro. That's fucked up.
That's
They make 'em
fucking
happier.
genius.
That's not
genius
happier,
as
bro.
fuck.
That's fucked
That's
up.
like that's
it's
like
genius.
No, that's a perfect
That's
example
like-
of the Matrix.
That's
Yeah.
fucked
Yeah.
up.
That's like the
I don't
cage-
care. That's not
That's the
moral.
Matrix.
That's
That's
immoral.
The
bro.
metaverse is the Matrix. Quit calling it the metaverse. It's the Matrix.
It's
It is,
fucked up. That's
It
funky
is
as
the
hell.
Matrix.
You
bro.
want to live there.
But no,
Instead of
but
people
the
cutting
real-
down-
but
I
the
was
real
saying.
life-
Selling it. You
look,
want to live
that's
there.
what I was
Look,
saying.
the real life thing is we're
saying you're wrong.
We are in the Matrix, inside the Matrix, talking about the Matrix. Like,
So I want to talk about James Webb's telescope. I was kidding.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
What
Since
were you-
we're on the
what did
Matrix
you
inside
tag
the
me
fucking
at?
Matrix, let's
what you
just
tag me?
Jesus.
How it? All right, I'm in there.
Hey, speaking of that, no,
What you tag me?
the James
Yeah.
Webb telescope.
Over my head.
It's there.
About no, it was about the
Talk about your
the
light.
hands and
Hey, give me.
all
Hey,
that.
next
Talk
time.
about your
I don't want people to
futuristic
talk over each other
fucking camera.
because when this
You
airs,
guys
it's
have
hard
already
to.
been doing
Next
it. Go ahead.
concept.
It's cool. Go ahead.
Anyways,
Next
what were you
concept.
at saying, Mike?
You tagged me in something about all these giant hands and all these things.
Oh, yeah.
Found in some place.
So Antarctica basically is
That-
melting.
is that
The
where it
giants
was?
from 15 centuries
Antarctica is
ago.
melting basically, and so it really was a rabbit hole thing because this huge
I'm terrible at
this
geography.
huge basically fucking
Why are you scared of
humongous
geography?
it's the size of a country.
Bigger than that.
Yeah, bigger than that.
It's the size of
Ice
a
shelf
continent.
basically
Nigga, it is a
it's
continent.
floating in the ocean, and it came really close to like India, and they were freaking out because like this is half as big as India. It fucked up the whole.
it's
But
an
anyways,
ice- an ice.
but anyways, that's not the
was
story.
ice?
So what I tagged you in, the next story was under that ice shelf, they found like giant bones, like huge, like like 16 of them in this.
They did in Pakistan too a long time
because
ago.
the ice shelf broke off, so they got to the bare land, and they're like, because it's a known fact that like billions of years ago, hella fucking dinosaurs
Why do you
and
think
shit
that there's
lived in
people who
Antarctica?
are
It used to be like a jungle.
right
Yeah,
now?
I mean, well, what did they say? There were giants in
Those are
those
giants.
days.
Oh, they also
in
found
Africa.
listen. They also found an egg the size of a football, and they're like, what animal laid this egg?
A fucking dinosaur.
What's up, love?
Tell me.
I know about this egg.
Tell me about that.
No way.
She does.
What
That's
about
why
it?
she should needed to be.
Hand her the
on here.
mic.
She
What
needed
about
to be
it?
on
Hand her
here.
the mic. Talking to the mic.
She needed to be on here.
Speak your truth.
All right, look. So they found this petrified dinosaur egg, and they opened it up, and actually, the embryo in it wasn't just a yolk; it was a fully formed fucking dinosaur. And these people were like, "Oh, let's Jurassic Park this shit and bring it back to life." And I was like, "There's a whole series on why this is bad.
The whole movie series.
Like, don't do it."
Don't do that.
Like, please don't do it. But yeah, this is recent, like within the last like 6 months, and they want to basically bring it back to life.
There's gang of
let's
movies.
not.
And
not
guess
to
what?
Right. This is
Guess
not
what,
okay.
guys? They're doing that. Just think about that. You know,
FYI,
everything we don't know, they're already doing.
They just recently transplanted a pig heart into a human, and he is still living.
Who?
Just FYI.
What did you say?
Hold on. What?
They just recently transplanted a pig heart into a human for organ transplant.
they've been
And
doing
he's
that.
alive.
He is still
They've been
living.
doing that.
And he's alive.
For like
So
a decade.
my
And
thing
he's
is-
growing
The
up.
whole heart.
He's
So
growing
my
up.
thing is
Hey, he's growing up all
So
pork
my
and
thing
shit.
is, so my thing is if it was compatible, either they've been lying and saying you have to find one compatible, or they're all compatible.
Yeah, I don't
Probably
know
not.
much about like heart surgery and shit.
Or
I think there is certain
Who was
type of
this
mammals and that are compatible with humans and,
We're all
and
animals.
and
a lot of
there's-
humans forget that we're fucking animals, bro.
No, we're animals for sure, but there's certain type of animals that match with the other.
No,
animals.
Jay,
Why do you think that they
your
only
post
perform
said
on?
We came from fucking Venus earlier.
Yeah,
Jay.
animals
Yeah,
from
you
Venus.
did. He did.
I really
post
believe that though.
We're astronauts from Venus.
I really believe that.
I don't believe it.
But
But
mean,
Somebody did
Theory of
hit me
mine.
with something
Well,
on the
well,
theory of evolution.
I don't
one
believe
time.
I
that.
They
believe
said
a
that-
lot of these
I don't believe
humans
it. I know
here
one
are
thing.
from-
We're not.
Let me bust this down real quick.
We're
Let me
not
bust it-
apes.
You know
I
know
that.
why I said that? Hold on. Let me talk real quick. Here's why I say that. Take a human being, right?
Yeah.
And how far we're evolved in like our consciousness and smart.
How
and
come
we
the
have
other
cities
animals
and
haven't made it there yet?
Yeah, and like a bear, dolphin, and
What's your theory? I need to
Whales
hear
are
this,
here.
'cause I love Jay's theories.
We basically fucking are twice evolved length as any other animal on this planet. We've been evolving longer. That's why we are smarter. So look, hold on.
That's the cop-out. That's a
that's not a
cop-out.
cop out. I'll
No,
really
that
break it
is a
down for
cop-out.
you.
That's super
No,
simple.
you really want to fuck you up? Listen to this.
That's simple.
So
No,
gravity
no,
is
right.
real. So basically, you have one thing that's heavier than another.
Right.
Literally, if they're floating in the vacuum of space, the heavier thing will attract the little thing, right? So therefore, the sun is slowly sucking planets in at such a low rate. We've only been alive for
Right.
so many long. We don't realize how slow it is.
Right.
But therefore, planets are literally getting sucked in by the sun. Look, it's like a walkway, basically, a moving walk.
Okay.
So hold on.
Yeah,
Listen
in
to me.
our
Listen to me.
spot.
You take the four
I
inner
mean,
planets.
maybe.
What do they all have in common?
They're rock.
They're
For
rocky. What do the 5 outer planets have in common?
Gas.
They're gas. It's literally evolution of planets right in front of our eyes. So
They come
next,
in and they
why do you think
compress.
they're so interested in Mars? Because it's literally the next Earth.
What's Mars?
It's literally the next Earth.
The next one from
Venus
the
was
sun.
Earth. No,
So
if
tell
you
me,
take
hold
a
on,
probe
I
to
got
Venus,
you, I got
if
you.
you take
I
a
want to
probe,
say this. Hold on, I want to say this.
I'm not
Why
done.
can't-
I'm not
I
done.
know, but why
Mercury,
can't we live
Venus-
on Mars right now?
because it's not
It's not
ready.
ready.
I know, but what's the?
It's not in the
according to
Goldilocks zone
that-
enough.
for the dumb listeners, for the people who don't know,
Because the water-
why can't
because
you
we
live
don't
on
know.
Mars?
Because there's no
It's not
atmosphere.
ready.
It's too cold. That's how
Too
you put
cold?
it. It's just too
There's
cold.
a lot of things.
There's about another 2,000 years of the sun needs to expand to where it's
It's
the right
not
temperature.
ready.
And the water starts melting and comes from
according
within
to that.
the planet again. Listen to me. So if you take a probe to Venus, which they've already done, it's literally Earth on a greenhouse gas runaway effect. What's going on right now?
It's 400
What's
degrees.
going on right now?
Venus.
What's
is
going
the
on right
one-
now? Greenhouse gas
after
runaway
Venus-
effect. Why do you think Elon Musk and his people,
the fucking
richest
goat.
people in the world, are saying, "Oh, we got to go to Mars right now"?
Yeah.
Because they know. They know.
Hey, can I say something?
What's up?
I want to know. And
AKA,
no, I want to. No,
let me
this
finish.
This has to do exactly.
I want
what
to
he was
finish my
saying.
point though.
Yeah.
So imagine the richest people in about 1,000 years going to Mars with not much, and they have to start from nothing.
Their eyes.
Their
gonna
kids
pop
won't
out
know what a
like
computer
goddamn
is. They won't be able to
Arnold
explain
Schwarzenegger's
that.
did.
Hey, Jay, when's the last time?
That's why that technology's lost. So people are like, well, where's the
What about the moon?
Where's the facts?
What about the moon?
It
Bro,
sounds stupid, but it's like Xenon
It's true.
What about the moon?
What about it?
When's the last time America's been?
oh, you hear about China putting up another moon? No, it's real.
This is
No, it's
what
real.
I'm-
They're
this
putting
is
up a
what I'm
moon
talking
that's
about.
brighter
I
than
know.
our current moon.
I know.
To save money
Yeah.
on nighttime light, and
Yeah.
street lights.
Yeah.
It's a- what
So
it- it was
my
It's
question,
basically a big-
my
it's basically a
question
big
is,
mirror.
my question is to
putting
Jay.
it in the
My question
They're
is
gonna
to
roast
Jay.
the earth. They're gonna fuck
Hey,
it
my
up.
question is to Jay is, so I'm gonna start slow because at the end of the day, there's slowers out there. When is the last time Americans has been to the moon?
I don't know. Ask the guy from fucking.
JFK, which is 63.
Ask the dude from
So
Amazon.
and,
He
okay,
just
so
went, right?
1963. So which
He
makes
just
me
went, right?
if
We didn't
that
hit the
does
moon
not,
in 63. It was like 61 or
I hear
60.
you. But if for that right there, knowing that, if knowing that, if that doesn't,
That's America.
No, I hear you.
Not
I'm not talking
humans.
about anybody else. I'm not saying I didn't say
Didn't
humans.
no boy
I'm
just
talking about
go?
Americans. I'm saying if that does not strike curiosity in your brain,
That's not real. Didn't old boy just
Hold
go?
on.
Japan
on.
just landed a fucking rover on an asteroid.
I hear you. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that the Earth
But
is flat
didn't
or
old boy
anything.
just go?
I'm not saying that the
It could
Earth is
be.
flat. It could be. I'm not saying that it's flat.
It's
I'm saying
impossible to be flat. It's a 3D world.
all I'm saying is I'm asking
There
Jay.
is up and down.
Jordan looks so.
You guys just gotta finish this up, bro. Just finish it. You're losing the listeners right now.
I don't think I am.
Everybody's
so either.
lost.
I don't think I
Everybody
am.
I don't think
loves
so
it 'cause
either.
they're laughing.
I don't think so either.
They're laughing.
Everybody's
don't
got
think so
different taste
either.
buds, Jordan.
I don't think so
They're
either.
laughing
Told that
at
to Chris.
everybody.
Come on,
You
Red.
said tell it to
Everybody's
I'm
got
red
different taste
now?
buds.
Is that
Come
what
on.
we're doing?
Come on, Slim.
Wow.
Come
okay.
on,
Brown
buddy.
versus red.
Hey, hey.
What's up?
Come on. It's
the war
losing
of
the list. Hey, this is what
mankind.
people want to hear. They want to hear.
You
They
say
want to hear
conspiracy
debate.
theories.
We got
Okay.
Romans
They
versus the
want to hear
barbarians.
debate. Yeah, all over again.
That's what they look like.
The Romans and the fucking
They
Vikings.
didn't have
I know it's
fades.
coming. Yeah.
Hey, honestly, I was just saying, if it doesn't spark any fucking curiosity,
Yeah.
that why the fuck
New topic.
why are we not going to the
I'll go
moon
deep.
right now?
I'm gonna have an IU physicist.
Why are we
on
not
this.
going to the
well,
moon?
okay, first of all,
Tell me.
we don't,
Because it's worth.
we don't gain anything by going to the moon a second time.
Thank you.
We don't gain shit from
How
that.
does
Because-
that
hold on,
doesn't
let me
make
get- hold on,
any
let me get it,
sense?
let me get
Because
it,
there's
let
no
me get it.
minerals there.
Let me get it. Thank you. There's that. There's no.
It's a waste of money.
What do we gain by
But
just?
we found all that out from
Hold
the
on,
first
wait.
time we were there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got plenty of
It's
samples.
fucking rock, bro.
China's
There's
been
not-
bringing
they didn't
samples
see
for
it.
decades now.
I'm
back-
And the
gonna
moon
say
is
this
how
too.
big?
I'm gonna say this too. It's a quarter the size of the Earth.
Third.
Third. Okay, fine. Either way, if it's if it has pulled to here, let me put. If it is pulled to the Earth, right?
Right.
Then if we go to the moon, we're in the same shitbag situation when the shit hits the fan. But there's nothing there to create an atmosphere and this and that. They know the next thing is Mars.
And
So
realize
that-
there's no
And
gold.
so
on
this
the
is
moon.
something I do not
that
know.
too,
So
that makes
You're
sense.
wasting money.
are we on Mars right now?
we don't need to be, but also
We
it
are.
doesn't
We have
benefit.
rover. We have
can't.
more rovers
I'm
on
saying as
Mars
far
than
as
the
you-
moon.
I'm
Can't
thinking
be on
about.
Mars.
I
can't
could go to a
be on
website
Mars.
right now.
Because you're here. There's a place they can
is
call
that?
Mars. There's a place they call Mars. How can you be there?
Listen to me. We have
Yeah,
more
bro, there's
dollars in
Mars
Mars.
Hill.
Yes.
No, I'm playing.
We have more shit going on on Mars than
ignorant.
the
That
moon.
was ignorant.
You know why
No.
though? Because the Mars has gold, diamonds.
So why are we not
Oil,
there?
all that
That's all
shit.
I'm asking.
We
Why
are there.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, we're not.
Hey, you want to hear?
That's
You
what
wanna-
I'm
hey,
saying.
No,
Hey,
you
that's
said
all
something
I'm
about
saying.
the moon.
hey, you want to hear
No,
a
I
weird?
said about the moon.
Hey, you want to hear a weird
and
fact?
It was my
random weird fact about
my
Mars?
story
Setup.
was the moon, and then it was Mars. It was so everyone thinks and they want to believe what everyone says that has happened in history, and this is what you have to believe.
I want y'all
right?
to take a guess real quick. I'm gonna ask y'all all a question. I want you all to go around before I answer it.
Yeah,
How long on a short trip does it take?
I don't fucking.
Does it take to get to Mars on a spaceship?
Who the fuck?
Hold on,
knows
Jordan.
that?
What's your answer? It's like a
So give
high or
me a
low.
fucking-
Whoever gets the closest wins.
What's the
years,
give me a
months,
fucking-
days, hours? How long does it take to get to Mars?
I thought it was like
The shortest trip.
I thought it was like
when
8
it's close.
months
8 months is your guess. What's yours?
Oh, so
If
I was
recall,
gonna
it's like
say
8
a
months.
lot of different answers.
Well, he's-
Thank you.
That-
Go ahead.
Just
What's
say
yours?
Say your answer.
He could be way
He
off.
said 8 months. To get to Mars from here.
When it's the closest to the Earth, the closest trip.
From here,
Which
Yeah.
was in like 2007,
I would say.
the last time, if I recall correctly.
I would say
On a
3
current spaceship.
I would say 3 years.
3 years. What's your answer, Mike?
From here to Mars.
Get in the mic. You gotta get it close to
From
you.
here to Mars.
Yeah, when it's the closest to us. How long do you think it takes to get a current spaceship to launch and get to Mars right now?
A current spaceship.
That-
That's
the technology that we
hours?
have.
That's hours.
Yep.
Oh, well, I don't fucking.
Just take a guess.
I mean, it doesn't matter because there's
right,
other
all right,
spaceships.
anyways,
Guess.
what
No,
is
no.
it?
I want you to guess a number.
You gotta guess.
Guess
Quick.
a number. You have
American
to guess a
fucking
number.
rocket, bro.
Trim the
Just-
fat.
There you go. You
Trim
got
the
it.
fat.
An American
I'm about to
rocket.
trim the fat real quick. Just
Press it.
just say a number, please.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Do it.
On the cheek.
Come on, just guess.
Hey, the whole podcast is
You're
gonna
not
be.
gonna look stupid. A
You
lot
know
of
what the
people don't
podcast
know.
is gonna be? Do it.
Of course, I'm not
Do
doing
it.
shit.
He said
kiss
3
on the
years. He
cheek.
said
Do
8
it.
months. Say somewhere in between. How long you think?
I think there's spaceships out there that can get there a lot sooner.
That's not the
So
question.
then
That's
give
not the
me
question.
a
Our
fucking answer.
spaceships,
How long?
Do it.
Maybe 2 months.
There we
Okay.
go. Okay,
All right,
that's
2
the
months.
answer.
2 months.
Shit.
8 months. 3 years.
Hours.
The answer is 6 months.
Yeah, fuck.
A lot of people don't know that. No. Think about that. It only takes 6 months
around
to
this
get
podcast.
there.
No, but that's what I'm saying. It doesn't, because there's motherfuckers.
Of course,
out
we're
there
investing in it.
That
It only
comes
takes
here.
6 months to
Second
get
pause.
there.
Cool.
Second pause.
I'm out of here.
No, there's no second pause. We're
There is
done.
a second pause. No,
Good
I'm
first
outta here.
episode.
I'm out of
Chris
here.
don't want to end it.
I'm
Chris
outta
will have
here.
his own
Trust me,
podcast
you
coming
I
need
soon.
to-
can give a fuck less. Love you.
Over.
Hey,
Hey,
how's
no,
you
no.
doing?
See you guys
That's not how
later.
you end the podcast, but it's okay.
Happy Sunday. Have a great week.
Man, Jordan, I was trying to get you on here so you could rap for us. I was trying to get you.
Probably do it next
basically,
time.
I was trying to get
That's
you.
on a different orbit, though.
So you would,
It's
you know.
because they're trying
I was
to
trying to
do
Or
bring
they're
you in
using
on that.
To knock something.
No, it's-
We started
it's
talking about the moon and shit, bro.
I hate the fucking moon.
I love it. It keeps me up at night. It's fucking annoying.
Yeah, they're
I
gonna do a long one
personally-
too.
I
'Cause they don't give a fuck.
personally
They're like, it's only
think
9 months.
From here to Mars can go in seconds with spaceships actually
No.
real
Have you ever
life.
seen John Carter?
months.
It only takes
He jumps from here to there.
But